Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Sopranos. This is season 1, episode 5, titled College. So, last time on The Sopranos, it's been a minute, but I believe the last time Anthony Jr. basically found out about his dad, right? And the mafia or whatever. There's like a website or something. I know some of you guys are trying to explain it over on Patreon. I'll have to go back and reread the comments, so I'll just kind of like let it play out. I'm assuming there is a reason and there's like a why as to why things are happening this way. So I'll just allow the story to take me where it needs to go. So, that being said, I'm assuming this episode has something to do with Meadow and her college experience because I believe in the first couple episodes she's been talking about visiting a certain college. She's like having beefing with her mother because her mom was like, "You can't go to Aspen." There's like a whole little subplot here. Like she has a friend, they have like diet problems, or they want to like not eat or something like that. Her friend Hunter likes Brendan, but Brendan got capped because he and Chris stepped out of line a few times. And I'm gonna get into Olivia in a minute because I believe there's something more going on there. Um, but for the most part, I've really been enjoying the story. And I know you guys said also that episode 1 was filmed way and before episode 2 was filmed. So there's a reason why things felt a little bit different in episode 1, which I kind of felt that way. But kind of, it kind of worked itself out. They explained some things in season 2, or not season 2, in episode 2. Because I know, like, episode 1 felt like Tony was the Don. He was the guy. But in episode 2, you reveal, it was actually the other guy. Jackie, I believe his name is. He's diagnosed with cancer. So Tony got kind of a demotion, behind the scenes. He's now like was second in command, but he's now has there's a vacuum. There's a struggle for power at the top. Him and Uncle June, and that's where I kind of want to bring up Olivia, because at first I was like, oh, okay, she's just a sweet old lady. I'm sure she's not a sweet old lady because her attitude and demeanor seems to change when certain things are brought up. Like every time he brought up the nursing home or his father or whatever, she like changes her attitude. She's no longer like that sweet old lady. Like she just changes. That one conversation in the car ride with Junior at the end of episode 1, when he's like trying to like emotionally manipulate her. He's like glancing at her. He's like, "Oh, did you know Tony's making things harder for me?" She's like, "Oh, that's awful. Oh, sons don't know how to take care of their mothers." He's like, "Oh, anyways," but you know what I'm saying? So people are like kind of filtering thoughts through Livia, which makes me think that she's a lot more powerful than they're letting on. Because even the therapist, Dr. Melfi, I can't. I told myself I was going to remember this, but the doctor even said, "You bring up your mother a lot, and you keep saying this little old lady. She's not a little old lady. I think she to she it may be that she can't operate a phone, but he's just seeing things at a surface level. You know what I mean? I feel like after the passing of her husband, Tony's father, something changed in her because it feels like she's seen a lot. She's not trusting. She doesn't go outside the house. She lives inside her own little bubble, literally. And she has a problem with black people. Apparently, she didn't like her housekeeper. She's keeping an eye on the mail person. She says comments like "these blacks." I'm just like, okay, so something happened in her life, that made her this way. You know what I mean? And the fact that she was in this life, it's kind of like in her retirement years, in her golden years. What does someone like her who lived through this life in this world do in their heyday? You know what I mean? So I guess, and on the one hand, she's mentally unstable because of what she's been through, but we're kind of like seeing what happens after you kind of get out of the life. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming she was in the life and she was probably like riding high with her husband who is now passed away, and we're just kind of like seeing like how that kind of emotionally like trickles down the rest of the family. You know what I mean? Now that June and Tony are both kind of vying for that power. So yeah, there's definitely something going on with Livia here. There's just something, but like it also could just be the acting. The acting is just so good, like just the way her like has like those subtle facial twitches and shit like that just makes me like, oh my god, she's thinking something like sinister. That's just me though. But I'm eager to hop into this. I just had to say that because I did go back and I edited episodes 1 and 2 for YouTube already. So if you're seeing this right now, We're probably like 2 to 4 episodes ahead on Patreon, so if you don't want to wait anymore, hop on over there. You'll find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking. Hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go. This must be the university. Yep, your little duckling's flying away, Tony. What are you gonna do about it? And there she is, the duckling herself.
This one girl told me there's a saying, Bates is the world's most expensive form of contraception.
Hey, what kind of talk is that?
Oh my God.
Don't you have a side piece?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess father-daughter dynamic here. You don't want that to happen, but
Colby up.
She's growing up. She's gonna be doing
Dad,
her own things.
Finish college?
I had that semester and a half at Seton Hall.
Yeah, and
Semester and a half?
Grandma and Grandpa didn't stress college. They were working class people.
Different time. Even nowadays, like, people don't even need college anymore. When you can do shit online, you know, social media.
Are you in the mafia?
What? Why are you asking this? So she didn't know either?
That's total crap. Who told you that?
Dad, I've lived in the house all my life.
I'm in the waste management business. Everybody immediately assumes you're mobbed up. It's a stereotype, and it's offensive.
But you are mobbed up.
Fine.
You tell your brother?
There is no mafia.
Okay.
All right, look. Med, you're a grown woman. Some of my money comes from illegal gambling and whatnot.
At least you don't keep denying it like Mom. Ugh, so many dads are full of shit.
And I'm not.
Finally told the truth about this?
Truth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Better, actually.
You're at a gas station. Who do you meet at a gas station?
How's the interviews going?
Good. Real good.
Oh, yeah, did she like Bates? It's anything to get her off of this Berkeley kick.
What the fuck?
Tony.
Yeah. Look, I'll call you back for the motel.
Okay. Is someone following them?
Come on. Come on, get in.
Okay, what's the rush? Jeez, Dad?
Or maybe you know who that is? You're on to chase him? Does he owe you money?
What's going on?
I think I saw an old friend, that's all.
You know that guy at the gas station?
Probably not.
Then what? Dad, slow down! Dad, Jesus, what's with you?
It's all right.
What's going on?
Just fooling around.
Okay. I'd be a little scared if I was her.
Hello, our motel's right there. Do you know that guy?
Nah, wasn't it?
Room service at REV.
Is Carmen sick? What's going on?
Anthony, why don't you go over to Jason's? Play Nintendo. Nope, no kisses. Cody's.
I'll be back in like an hour.
An hour? Play Nintendo for like less than an hour? Come back, to and from, travel time? What? Responsible kid? Oh, I love rain like this. I would hate to travel in it though.
Hey, I'm not sure, but I think I just saw Fabian Petrulio. Maid guy, he flipped about 10 years ago when he got busted for peddling H.
Heroin? Personal.
But I'm not sure. Up in Maine?
Well, he saw you. He looked at
Went
you.
into the witness protection program, then they kicked him out. Gets paid all kinds of money to talk about what a big bad mafioso he was.
Ah.
Febby and me partied a couple times, but Jackie Aprilli knew him real good. Anyway, run these plates for me.
Who is it? Father Phil. Just a second.
Oh my God. Is this really a priest? Or is okay. Is she seeing him? I guess that they're both cheating, whatever. Not like it's right, but I'm just saying. No fair that one guy gets to have all the fun while she doesn't.
Oh my God. Look at you.
Oi, I hope I'm not barging in.
Oh no, I was watching TV.
Or are you watching?
I also have a confession to make, Carl. I have a Jones for your baked ziti.
Oh, sure, anytime. I was having a little fernet. Settles the system. Would you like something?
Some wine, if it's open.
Mm-hmm.
How's Med and Tony's trip going?
Oh,
What are you looking for?
He doesn't have time to talk to me for 2
What is going on? Who are you? You've been around, right?
You're definitely up to something.
Uh-oh.
How'd you get so cynical? What about your brother? Does he know?
I think so.
You know, there was a time, Ed, when the Italian people didn't have a lot of options.
I mean, like Mario Cuomo. Sorry.
Mario? Who's that?
Maybe being a rebel in my family would have been selling patio furniture on Route 22.
In college, nothing interested you?
Nah, I barely got in. Well, I kind of liked history.
Yeah?
Oh, look at them.
Roman Empire.
I bet.
Dad, I have something to tell you.
Oh, God. What, you're pregnant?
Yeah?
Better not be.
You're not.
No, Jesus.
That's what I would have, man.
We were doing speed. We did kind of a lot of it for a while.
You what?
Oh,
It was just
God.
between homework and SATs and just the general pressure of life.
That crap will kill you.
I know.
It'll slap the shit out of you. Where did you get it?
Oh, God.
No way I'm telling you, especially after this reaction.
Well, why did you tell me?
Because you thought we were
You were
bonding.
honest with me today. I won't be doing it again. It got too scary.
Jesus, right under my nose. Think you'd know.
No, Dad. You won't.
Yeah. Kids live their own private lives under your roof. You're about to string Chris up by his ankles.
Dad,
Thought you fell in.
Friends you just met.
this is Carrie, Lucinda.
How you doing?
They go to Colby.
Yeah? Why don't you hang out with him?
Dad.
What better way to learn about the college?
No, that'd be cool. Please excuse him. No, really, we love to dish the school.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now, Med, no drinking. Girls, you see that she sticks to cokes. I'll come back for you in an hour and a half.
Ah! He's like, oh yeah, stay here. I gotta go do something. And he wonders how he wouldn't see her doing speed under her nose.
The car is registered to Frederick Peters, 38 Washington Street, Waterville, Maine. It's off Route 201. I looked it up.
Frederick Peters. Fabian Petrulio.
Ah.
Match, huh?
I guess. I don't know.
It could be a coincidence.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Jesus.
Fucking nightmare. You wanna fly up and take care of it.
You're a good kid. Maybe call Pussy or Paulie.
What, they can do it, but I can't?
Don't be so sensitive. They had a friend, Jimmy, die in prison on account of this scumbag.
All right, I'll let them know.
Maybe Chris is gonna want to do this himself.
I gotta make sure. All right, look, I'll call you around midnight. Sit tight.
Alright, what's happening here?
Hello? Hello. I'm calling for Tony Soprano.
Oh my God, why is she calling the house?
This is Dr. Melfi, his nurse. Is this Mrs. Soprano? That's right. And you are again? Jennifer Melfi, Dr. Melfi. Could I impose on you to tell him that I need to reschedule Monday's appointment? I'm down with the flu. I'll tell him you called.
She thinks it's just another girl that he's saying on the side. Oh yeah, because he told her
Why
that
does he have to lie?
that his doctor's a man.
What is he hiding?
Maybe he
Oh.
didn't tell you and you didn't hear him clearly.
Oh, please. Why wouldn't he tell me his therapist is a woman unless he's screwing her?
Oh, come on. And the father's like, well, if you want to make things better, God said, this is right.
Therapy is a start.
I'm
It's
sure
a
he's
good
not like
start,
that, I'm
but
just saying.
Yes, he's gonna need help from other sources to repair that.
You help him.
But, well, there you go. I mean, will he listen?
Maybe, maybe not. Oh, God, what are we doing? I feel like he's going to walk in on Meadow, like, making out with some guy, and he's going to lose it.
Mommy,
Yes, Bear?
would you put me to bed? I'm scared.
Daddy's gonna come too, sweetie. We'll both put you to bed.
Hurry,
Mm.
Daddy.
Is that him or not? They have a dog. It's smart. It must be him. The way they're shooting this. Does he like not eat at home? Damn. He's like fucking that shit up.
If you take everything Jesus ever said, add it up, it only amounts to 2 hours of talk.
No.
Is that true?
Of course, it wasn't just what Christ said. I mean, it was his deeds.
I understand what he did, but a lot of what he said, I don't get.
Mm.
Like the sun rises on the just and the unjust alike? Why?
Because we're all equal in his eyes.
It's about love. Think about it like that.
What does that mean?
It means hopefully someday we will learn to tolerate, accept, and forgive those that are different.
True. It also rains on the just and unjust alike, so think of both sides. Interesting. I never knew I needed this conversation.
I better get going.
Oh, where are you going? You just got here.
Oh, it's getting late.
Well, it's pouring rain out. Well, I know you love that DVD player.
Anything with Emma Thompson, I'm there.
Father Phil, I didn't know you looked.
What? To take in through the eyes a beautiful woman? Is that so different than a sunset? Or
This
any
guy.
of God's handiwork?
Are you really even a priest? I mean, he's a person. He has desires and wants. I just never thought or never expected him to be like this. But she... Oh. Did he call the police? Oh, is this his place? You're gonna blow it up? Send a message? He does speeches for colleges. Like, how do you not realize people would come after you? I thought witness protection or starting a new life. She's doing shots. What are the odds he's here? Is he gonna recognize Meadow? Ask for Fred?
Asking for you, Fred. All right, dude, it's done.
He's gonna notice something's off. Is that a camera or something?
Hello, Red.
Yeah, to make sure, huh? Well, I feel sorry for this guy, actually, but... Oh, shit. They're about to hold hands or something. He's gonna grab her leg, or she's gonna grab his leg, or something. Something tropey is about to happen.
Father, turn it off. I can't handle it.
What? What is it?
She was
I'm
a...
a terrible person.
Oh.
She was about to grab him. I saw that.
You're a wonderful woman.
Now he's here to comfort her.
There's so much in me. I want to come.
Look at his face.
If
This
I
is
can-
hilarious.
How?
How long has it been since you last confessed? I can do this with you.
You mean right here, Father, now?
Back to back. Tuck in your collar thing. Make it official.
I haven't truly confessed in 20 years.
Probably the same for me, actually, now I think about it.
I have forsaken what is right for what is easy, allowing what I know is evil in my house,
Oh.
allowing my children, oh my God, my sweet children, to be a part of it. Because I wanted things for them. I wanted a better
He's like,
life,
wait, what?
good schools.
Does he know? Maybe.
I'm so ashamed. My husband, I think he has committed horrible acts. I'm the same. I've said nothing. I've done nothing about it.
Does he know all about it? I don't know.
It's just a matter of time before God compensates me with outrage for my sins.
Don't throw up on that track. I'll have to tell your mother everything.
Oh. He's gonna catch Tony off guard?
Oh
Ow.
my God, everything is spinning.
Yep.
You're not mad, are you, Daddy?
He was gonna kill him. I didn't expect that. I guess you kind of have to, right? How did he know to go to that motel, though? Is that like the only motel in the area? And he just kind of like took a shot and...
I still believe he can be a good man.
Then you help change him into a better man.
I'm surprised Tony Soprano didn't use a different name, you know? That's so weird. There's like a paper trail.
I think you should take communion.
Why do you have that with you?
Unfortunately, I had to say mass for someone in intensive care. This is the body of Christ that was broken for you.
He's sweating. Jesus. The way they're shooting this is kind of sexual.
Accept the Spirit of Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Amen.
Huh.
Why are you using the payphone again?
Oh my God, Meadow, who cares?
Let's go back to bed.
Lying down made me throw up.
What? They didn't do anything, but they're acting all awkward around each other like they did do something.
Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Oh, yeah, was it fun? Oh, good. You want to sleep over there?
Oh yeah, it was only supposed to be gone for an hour, right?
Okay. Love you.
No one's home. No one's expected to be home.
That was AJ. He's sleeping over.
Nice. Very nice.
At a friend's house.
It took a long time to get to this moment. I thought this was going to happen, like, immediately.
Oh. All right.
What?
Yeah, throw up.
Are you all right?
Well, that killed the mood. And you're sick anyway, right? What? Oh, he's gonna think it's the guy checking to see if he's there, right? It's all a bunch of like misinformation. And she was just checking to make sure he was there. Interesting. Being married seems like it's hard. If you're in this life. You want to get him before he gets you? I understand that part, but I'm just like, what does your family think, Sam? Why is Daddy out all night eating Fig Newtons? He could just be thinking it's a coincidence or something. He's like, oh, he's probably just taking his daughter.
You knock him dead.
Maybe they're gonna have like a conversation.
I'll catch up to you later. Grab me a student paper.
Peels off. Father of the Year. Just like this Father of the Year over here. Look at him. Sits up like the Undertaker. Go brush your teeth first. Or gargle some mouthwash.
You should have some coffee.
Or that.
Last night,
Yeah.
we didn't do anything out of line.
There's nothing to apologize about.
Why won't you look at him?
Right.
That's right.
That's her way of saying there's something awkward happening.
Anthony Jr. will be home soon.
Oh my God. My car's been out there all night in plain sight.
Is there a commandment against eating ziti?
No, that is kind of awkward.
Don't forget your sacrament kit, whatever.
Oh!
I'm home.
God damn. This is awkward.
Carmela,
Go get dressed, asshole.
I don't know where to begin. It's not that I don't have desire for you in my heart.
My own father, please. We're friends.
Interesting. So he likes her
I was
more
just
than
thinking
she
about
likes
when
him.
we watched Casablanca last week.
And the new print is great, huh?
You know when Bogey says, of all the lousy gin joints in the world, why'd you have to pick mine? Of all the Fanuc priests in the world, why did I have to get the one who's straight?
Carmela.
Come on, it's a joke.
Casablanca, that's the one that, here's looking at you, kid. That's that famous line. I've seen the movie, I just can't remember. It's been years. Here's looking at you, kid. Does the whole, touches her chin.
Yeah, it's Dougie in.
And you're next to an open window. Next to a big giant window. What kind of gun is that? Don't you have cameras or anything? Damn. I would have stayed inside. Gun up to the door. Or have it under the desk, like pointed right at the door. Someone walks in you don't like, bang. Bro, you're by yourself. I would have stayed inside. I thought I saw a reflection of somebody in the window. Oh!
Good morning, rat. You pimp. You fuck.
Teddy, there must be something we could do.
Tony. It's Tony, you fuck. You took an oath, and you broke it.
I could have killed you last night outside the motel. Your daughter was drunk, remember? Because of her, I told myself. It's just a coincidence. It's taking this little girl. Go.
There's one thing about us wise guys. The hustle never ends.
Please, honey, I'm begging.
For family. He could have killed you. He really could have. Oh, that sucks. Mm. Damn. He's probably like, damn, I should have killed his ass. I mean, I like Tony, but damn. I thought I was gonna let him go, but nah. An oath's an oath, right? Ducks migrating. Like your daughter, moving away. You got my paper? She's gonna notice the hands.
You ready? It'll be late for boat.
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna like, what happened to your hands? Dirty Yep. There we
Your
go.
hand is bleeding.
Cut it on the screen door. Amanopoulos, what do you think happened?
Dad, you're being honest with me, right?
Pretty soon here you're gonna start hurting my feelings.
We have that kind of relationship, you said.
That's right. We do or we don't. Takes two to tango.
Dad,
What?
nothing. I love you.
I love you too.
Miss Soprano, come on in.
Nice bow tie. Bow ties are cool. It's a good quote. Thinking about your daughter now? They're home.
Oh, here they are, the two Ivy Leaguers. Mwah.
I'm beat.
What, New England? It's so gorgeous.
You still sound a little nasal, but you look better. Any cold pasta?
There was some ziti, but it all got eaten.
The whole tray? From last Sunday? Monsignor Jughead was here.
If you are referring to Father in Tintola, yes, he was. He spent the night here.
Oh!
Okay?
The priest spent the night here. What happened?
Nothing.
Where was Anthony?
He was sleeping over at Jason's.
Nothing happened. And you're telling me this because...
You're being
Here's
honest.
something. Take it the wrong way.
You know what? This is too fucked up for me even to think about.
You better not get mad. You and your Sally on the side over there.
What'd you guys do for 12 hours? Play, Name That Pope?
He gave me communion.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I bet he gave you communion.
Excuse me? That's verging on sacrilege.
Oh, I didn't mean to verge.
Do I look like the friggin' Thornbird over here?
He's a fag. That's it. Because otherwise, I gotta question what I'm hearing here.
He got drunk.
Tony,
Come
you
on,
are
man.
a sketch.
That is hella funny, though.
Oh, by the way, Miss called.
She said,
Jennifer?
oh, look at him.
Tom,
Oh, shit. Jesus.
I just thought you'd think it was weird if I saw a woman psychiatrist, that's all. Come on! It's just therapy, that's all. We just talk.
Yeah, buddy. You're in trouble. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. So that was The Sopranos Season 1, Episode 5, titled College. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed that. And I'm surprised just because for the first couple of episodes, I'm just like, ugh, Meadow. You know what I mean? But now that we kind of like humanize her in a way, that we kind of see like what she is as like a more of like a person as opposed to like a thorn in your side, as like most kids are. I kind of dig who she is. I kind of dig her character a little bit. I mean, granted, we didn't really get to know too much more about her, other than she wants to spread her wings and fly. Kind of like the duck. She's the duckling. That wants to spread her wings and fly, learn to fly away from the nest, do her own thing, and that's just something Tony's just gonna have to just get over at the end of the day. His family's gonna grow up, move away, and that's gonna be that. I love how they did bring back the ducks coming back though after he choked out what's his name, Peter or Fred. He looked up and he saw the ducks migrating, and I love how that was kind of brought back into the narrative with just it's a very subtle hint too. It's like it's maybe not so subtle, but I'm just saying like the fact that he saw that like right after he kind of closed off this loop here. And then you have like you close one door and then another door opens, so to speak, because this guy may have been a problem in your past, but now your future's ahead of you. Meadow's leaving. You have this thing with your wife that's that there's gonna be like rumors going around about your wife and the priest who I already thought there was something going on because wasn't it episode 1 when they were saying like, oh, that's the priest. I'm always here, or he's always here, or something like that. Like someone made a comment. I'm just like, oh, really? He's always there? Really? Okay. So I thought something was going on between them, but apparently she thinks they're friends unless she's kind of like in denial a little bit, which could very well be the case. But I did like how we kind of took a step back and kind of humanized our main characters. Now we kind of we explored a little bit more about the priest and Carmen. We got like insight on, or we highlighted the relationship between the dad and Meadow and how he kind of like, you know, operates, try to, you know, balance two things that kind of like is culminated at the end there, or it's complemented at the end there with that Hawthorne quote about the man with the two faces. You can't have a face, you have one face here and another face there. You know what I mean? Which is great. It was actually kind of like a great way to kind of reflect on this entire journey that they went on going from college to college. Because Meadow is leaving. I wonder if we're gonna kind of speed that up. Is she gonna kind of go off college? Is she gonna like remain in the show, or is she just gonna be, I don't know, like is her role going to be just like that of a duckling, and then she kind of moves off? Like, is she just there to kind of help Tony grow as a character? You know what I mean? And as for an episode that kind of like hit the brakes a little bit, because we didn't do anything really with the mafia outside of Tony closing that one loop with the guy that was in witness protection. Because in the beginning, I was talking about, before I started the episode, I was talking about Olivia, Uncle June, and all the shady stuff that's going on here, Christopher, you know, all that. And then we kind of, I was expecting stuff about that, but here, I really enjoyed this because like I said, it humanizes our characters. It makes them feel like real people, and I really enjoyed that. You know, Carmen's not just the wife at home who just drinks wine and bakes ziti. You know what I mean? She has a personality. The priest has a personality, and it's like I said before, like these are conversations I never knew I wanted to hear. You know, I never thought, oh, the priest is here. You know, him and his him and the wife. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her something else, but his other girl's called Irina, right? Irina is the other girl, and her name is Carmen. I don't know why I keep like trying to switch them in my mind, but so that's interesting. That we get to kind of have some insight on their relationship, on their themselves as characters. We got to see what Meadow is like, which is really cool. Christopher's still trying to do his thing on the side. He's still trying to be that go-getter. He wants to what does he say? He's like a cunt hair away from getting that leg up or that promotion he's been wanting. He's been wanting it since episode 1. You know what I mean? But he's gonna have to start playing it safe a little bit. There's something that had to do with a corner in one of the previous episodes, right? Like he ran up on that dude. It's like, the corner still belongs to me. It doesn't matter what you heard or something. So I feel like that's gonna come into play at some point. But Christopher's an interesting character. I know I kind of like nicknamed him Ziggy, but you know, for what he is, he does seem like he has like a better head on his shoulders. Just at the time, it felt like he was just more erratic. But I guess that was more Brendan, and that was because of the drugs, etc., etc., etc. What else happened in this episode? I'm trying to think here because I really enjoyed everything about it. I don't know if it was probably the best episode of the series so far, but I did enjoy it like thoroughly because it took its time to establish what was going on, and it kind of like had the framework of taking Meadow to her college for these interviews, and we just so happened to cross paths with the guy that used to be in the game, but now he's not. And unfortunately, he got caught up in it, and that was it. It does suck though, because he really could have killed Tony. And yeah, there would have been witnesses, but at that point, you know, it's either him or them. I just thought that maybe Tony would have had a change of heart, but I guess that, you know, what he was saying, you know, broke the oath and that was it. And Tony is hardcore about the oath and about the mob, so we'll see what happens with that going forward. Like when he reports back about what happened, like people are gonna love this, right? Like I almost feel bad for the guy because he has a family, but it is what it is when you live in this life. I guess it never really ends when it catches up to you, right? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't really know what else to say other than this was a great episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. And I think I'm just it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety. The option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking. I'm gonna leave. I'll catch you guys next time. That's it. All right, guys. Adios.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.